Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In this episode, I'm just going to get right to it because I'm just gonna go right away because I am realizing that I am running out of time in my day, and I have another episode. I have to record the episode for tomorrow, the normal episode, not the backlog episode. We're Hellhorned, Exile today. We're Shardtail Queen. Very good. Despite what has transpired in the last 3 episodes, I'm still in reasonably high spirits because I don't think the last 3 episodes have been bad episodes. I haven't been playing particularly poorly. It's been some tough runs. Like, the runs have been hard. In the first episode of the night, I believe I said, yeah, that was the hardest turn of Monster Train I think I've played. It's been not easy, so I'm not stressing it too much. I'd like to take home like one win, you know? So anyway, let's get to it. I need to knock out a lot more recordings. I have like 4 more episodes to record if I want to be on pace. I should have done this over more time. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. I started the recording, right? Okay. Exile Hellhorn, default Wurmkin, pushback Talos, Spell Shield, Fell Diligent, Seraph, Molting it, Echo Transfer, Inferno. We have Inferno in our starting deck. This is a good sign. I'll pick Scorching Restraints. I think it's better than Grindstone. This is 6 and this is a permanent +5. Actually, I like Grindstone more. Never mind. Grindstone's just a permanent +5 versus 6 on turn 1. Less after. Right, so with Inferno, I'm happy to go Royalty here. I think our game plan can and will be Royalty Queen with 2 held over Infernos. We just throw imps in front of her, they die, we Inferno everything else. That's the rough outline of this run. That's the Divinity. Other waves or other combats are going to be a little different because it's tough to get our imps killed. Rough outline, though, of what I'm expecting here. Oh, wait, this is another... Dude, I've random 4 Wurmkins in a row. Let me out. I don't want to play Wurmkin anymore. I'll put her... It's weird because I feel incentivized to play bottom, but I'm not because if I draw Inferno, I'm screwing myself. Yeah. We just lose a little bit of value. Okay. I feel like this run has a pretty well-defined line to victory. We just have to have it all pan out in our favor from here, and we should be chilling. If I don't draw Inferno this turn, it's really good. It's okay. It's not really good to draw it this turn. It is fine. It's really good if I draw it on this turn, though. But I did not, because obviously I just drew it the turn prior. You get the idea. I'm just going to throw some imps at this man. There's a reasonable chance that I draw Inferno here, which is why I'm playing the units out. Not a super high chance, but it's reasonable. And this boss, Chains, he's not too scary. I think he's just dead, right? 50 something? He's just dead. Good first combat, no trial, but it wasn't a trial worth taking anyway. No Welder Helper is a shame. Hornbreak is good because it pings my own imps, though. The Hidden Passage is also okay, but in this run, Hornbreak is better. I don't expect to take anything too interesting with Founding Echoes. I think I'll take Echo Infusion, because Echo Infusion is something to spend charged echoes that we make passively on. I'll look right, actually. No, I should look for Steelworker. If we go right, we're looking for a crazy high roll. If this were a temple, I would go right, though. Because if I go right and find holdover and there's a value stone in this temple, we're very strong. But the odds of that happening are pretty slim. If this were a Hellhorn banner or money, I would do it. But exactly Wurmkin banner is wrong. Because we want Steelworker for our queen to have a front line and potentially live. So I feel like it's safer to go left. We can also pick up like Endless on an imp. Multi-strike. Not quite. Steelworker's good though. That's what we came here for. Show me Value Stone. Creamstone not so good, but it's fine on Hornbreak. I'm down to drop 15 for Hornbreak Extreme. Piercing 70 is really, really good. It's worth taking right now. We will probably go here. There's got to be a lot of temples. I don't feel great about my plan, but I don't feel bad. I'm not gonna plan out pack shards early because I need to see the rest of the run. I need to see if I'm getting Value Stone in a reasonable timing, and if so, how many things are getting. How many times am I copying a Value Stone card? That's what I'm trying to say. Value Stone Inferno, of course. That is the play. 15 and 25 is 40. 15 here. I can just play. I'm gonna Hornbreak the front line here, and then just Fracture would be fine. We should Fracture something else there. I don't think it matters too much though. The Simpling will kill itself. So I should play it. It doesn't matter. Makes no difference. Oh, it doesn't kill itself? Why not? Oh, but it does matter because of the +5. I understand why it doesn't kill itself. It's because this unit doesn't have spikes, which is strange, I think, because doesn't... Am I out of my mind? Hang on. On the Divinity, doesn't the Conduit Redirector have spikes? Oh, and I extracted Swipe with 1 anyway. It's okay. It doesn't make a big difference. I'm just taking 2 for the trial. I will be okay. Inferno. I don't think that this run's going to end up doing anything too out of this world. This should be a standard good run. No Welder Helper makes me a little sad. We could go Fledgling Imp and then just do an infusion strategy, but I don't think it's worth. I think Impressive is okay though. It's good to kill my imps. Part that says Sacrifice Imps is worth. These I do not want. I don't think I want another Echo Infusion. It's actually going to be pretty hard to play because I'm going to be spending these on Echo Transfer anyway. I'm going to sit back and move it closer to me. Not interested in any of these units. Alpha Fiend, probably not. We're putting most of the run onto Inferno, and I'm not too worried about that. I think without any upgrades, there's no good duplicate here. It could duplicate the Hornbreak, but I don't want to. I think we just go right. So we can see another Steelworker. We save a duplicate. House Banners is very good as well. Like, the Artifact is a plus. Like a Steelworker, and there's a second Steelworker in this banner, and there's no other unit. There does not exist a second unit in that banner. It's just second Steelworker. Dante. I don't think so. Did I take an Alpha Fiend? Maybe. But I'm not even sure Alpha Fiend Dante was all that good. I don't have Rage either. Like, Fledgling Imp or Alpha Fiend maybe, but yeah, you know. Yeah. I don't need it. The money isn't worth. Pretty good though tonight. Usually when I go to record, I'll slack off a little bit. Chaining runs of this game together, it wears me down a little bit. I will admit it. Chaining together a bunch of runs of Monster Train, it starts to wear me down. But I've been pretty efficient today. I'm not getting as many episodes as I would expect. However, that is primarily because... Yeah, it's primarily because I just to go bottom floor next turn, but this imp won't die, so it's bad. I could have played all 3 of these units if I was a little bit smarter about it, but no, it's because these runs are longer. The last time that I did a big recording session was pre-DLC, and back in those days, you could finish, my runs were all 30 minutes, but now they're a lot longer. which is fine. People like the longer episodes. I don't mind it, but having to record like 9 episodes ahead of time, it is a bit troubling. Longer episode times, they present a bit of a challenge. An Inferno bottom floor here. I didn't draw an imp to chump this hit. I did take 5 here also, but yeah, whatever. Ugh. I cannot let this foot soldier come up to me. No way. He will ruin me. This is 8. I think I can put him down without spending my horn break. I think that if I play it out this way, I should always have an answer here, right? Inferno. Oh yeah, he just dies naturally even. Okay, I will Inferno the boss. 100 damage for the boss here seems good. I think that this run is just completely reliant on hitting good Inferno upgrades though. And if we don't, we're probably doomed. Maybe not though. Steelworker takes this one home. No, he doesn't. Sorry, Steelworker, can't give you your time to shine. Perfect insanity. I don't hate it. I think maybe this card isn't as bad as I want to believe, but no, it's pretty bad here. I don't fill out my echoes at all. This card's terrible. Kinstone, I just don't, like, I don't fill out my echoes, but I don't need to. I could play Eternal Kinstone though, because it just lets me always play these extract cards. Not always, but usually. One play of this and we're chilling. I'm just gonna skip though. I feel like it bogs down the deck for no reason. Should have gone Rage. Should have gone a Rage strategy on this run, huh? Too bad I didn't pick that imp. Oh well. Oh, I have to pick an artifact. Or like I have to pick one of these. What the heck? Health banners, so energy is less incentivized. It's probably draw space on this run. Draw first is fine. I'm gonna look hard at every magic shop now. I'm a little worried about slamming holdover if I see it, I guess. Precious Reflection? Sure. I have all my units. Flareminder. Huh. What is this? It's 510? Yeah, it is 510. Too bad the quick isn't on him. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna skip. No holdover. I think I don't roll for it. No, I will. We have 3 temples. What are the odds of no value stones? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I wouldn't go 4 temples dry. That just wouldn't happen to me. That would never happen to me. I would never go 4 temples dry. It's just ridiculous for you to even imply such a thing. Ideally, I take 40 here. I'm at 70. I can just take 15, 15. That seems fine. Yeah. Okay. And I don't even think it's that bad if I have to go -1, but value stone's a lot better. I should have gone -1 onto a fracture or something of that nature here, but I did not. Take invasion trial. I am filled with optimism towards this run. I'm a little afraid. We're very much thankful for the Hell's Banners to allow me to do this turnout properly. Yeah, in this combat, I actually don't have to make any choices, right? I can just play Inferno every turn and I won't quite kill the boss, but I'll set him up to die in Relentless. Oh, except for the Ember Drain. But I have Hell's Banners. So it is not an issue. That Queen's Imbling, it didn't like save me, but it was very helpful. Thanks, bud. I'm just gonna drop Inferno. I should be playing out Queens and Flings when I can, but I did not there. Like, I should go through and do this. And then we can throw a Fracture at it so it dies. Also, good to note that it dies. Like, it is good to know that the Fracture damage triggers before Resolve. It makes sense, but it's good to note anyway. Goes there, this down here, we're fine. Well, I almost fucked myself by putting that imp up there, but there is no justice, and I will not complain. Could have killed it, but I did not get punished for my transgressions, and I will not be complaining about that anytime soon. Alright. Now imagine this, but I can also play other cards. I mean, I was able to cheat a bunch of cards with Hell's Banners, which is just holding it down here. Wow, this Inflame card, it almost looks playable. Almost. I will go March of Shields. I think a Source of Armor is good. Symphony of the Soul is so bad with the Extract 5, I just can't pick it. I wish I could, because it would be really cool to double armor here. But, like, Extract 5 is way too much. I never reach that because I have Extract cards on the way distracting me. I'm gonna go left and I'm gonna call out the game to give me Value Stone here. It's just terrible. Very sad. I don't have anything that consumes. No. Quick on the champ is okay. I just take the silence though. Like, what am I gonna do with a quick champion? Not much. I don't think she's going to. I think she's here to win Relentless. The help of a certain someone. The worker is the someone. That gets weird if I take that. It messes up the pack shard distribution. Just give me another March of Shields, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little concerned now. Not super concerned yet, but like, if we don't see it in the next one, I'm going to enter relatively concerned. If we don't see it here, I'm pretty concerned, and if we don't see it here, I'm mad. Not mad necessarily, I'm settling. That's what I'm doing. Armor 15, I should not respect. I should respect, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna draw Inferno, turn 1. We can do things to mitigate this if it does go to worst case situations here. We can do things to mitigate the outcome. And by things, I mean that we can do one thing. We can take energy. Or Endless 2 Imps. That would also work. I don't know why I looked at that like I was going to be getting a kill there. I looked at it for a red X and then I went, oh no, what have I done? Nothing. I have done nothing wrong. This time. I do lose Rally for playing it out this way. I have to kill this wave though. The double infusion here is very scary. Like, I'm losing a bunch of Rally value, and that's the thing that I'm really worried about. I'm Rally worried about. Anyway, yeah. I need to get in a few rallies here and there if I can. It's very much worth. Because in Relentless, this was pretty bad. In Relentless, we're not far off of a disaster. These are the last of my imps, so I shall treat them accordingly and get a rally. We've done this turn before, we're allowed to do it. Our requirements are better. Like, we have a lot of armor for free. Okay, just keep telling yourself it's okay and it'll be okay. Shouldn't have done the Echo Infusion. Should have saved out for Echo and Transfer. Echo in Transfer? Echo Transfer. So, if I put Echo Transfer on the Queen, to match up with Inferno's damage, it has to give me... Like, Inferno's better, because I have to get like 7 rounds, something like that. I'm gonna just die. I think I just die here. I'm pretty sure if I had this 15 down, it would have... No, because I did have to make up a pretty big difference here. I don't know what else to say. I think I just die. Big sigh. Yeah. Terrible. I mean, I put a lot on hitting Inferno there. I should have focused a little more on Rally, I guess. But rallying is scary there because I take Ember Drain. Fuck you, self-made Harpy. I put it all on Inferno and I just didn't hit, is what happened. I shouldn't all in like that, I suppose, but you know, I could have done better on letting 1 or 2 enemies go by, but whatever. Fighting Sealed Daedalus, Darkness Arcus, Patient Sarah, Vent Proclamation, Pyre Chomper. I'll take Precious Blading. 40 HP to start is nice. Lets us take any trial pretty comfortably. I think Imp Parade is not bad. I think Imperialist is better, but I think Imp Parade is not bad. No Divine Boons. I don't want it. I feel so hopeless, man. This clan combo, fuck, I just don't want to play Wurmkin anymore. I feel so hopeless with Wurmkin because their units are so bad. Like, the spells are great, but what am I gonna do in this run? Tell me what my plan is in this run. There's not a good one. I can feel it. I've just wanted to have some... I was hoping to sit down and just have a bunch of really good runs, and instead I'm just feeling my will to live sucked away from me by this game. Please, Monster Train. I'm begging you. Help me out here. Throw me a bone. Or honestly, just stop making me play Wurmkin. I maybe should have just reset when I saw the Wurmkin. Really. Just toss 1 imp and clear this floor. We're mostly good. I will probably take some damage from the boss here because our damage output is pretty whack, but we have 80 pyre health, so it will be comparatively pretty lackluster. The damage we take will not be too bad. We'll still be up higher health because of the relic. And it takes 15, but who cares? I'm still plus 25 from where we would have started. Welder Helper, finally. I don't feel good about Proclamation here, do I? It's okay. I think it's fine. If it weren't infused, I would hard pass. Deranged Brute I can build around. So yeah, Deranged Brute's a winning condition. Sure. I'm not gonna say thank you to the game yet. I will say thank you to the game when I have a source of rage. When you show me a source of rage, I will say thank you. There's a multi-strike here, which is a good sign. How do you feel about Steelworker here? Right, because it just gives me passive armor on Deranged Brute. It doesn't really matter what I'm raging here. The Steelworker is most likely the 3rd best unit we could see here. The best being... Well, not counting Apex Imp. The best unit here to see is probably Brandon. And then the next best is Railbeater, and I think Steelworker is a solid 3rd. And so I'll take it, and the game plan here is pretty simple. I'm just going to pretend that this is... I'm going to pretend this is Apex Imp. I'm going to put multi-strike on it, I'm going to infuse it with Steelworker, I'm going to make 2 of it, and I'm going to hope for a good source of rage. Yeah, okay. Oh, wow, a value stone. That seems good. I'm not salty. I'm going to play it cool because we are really weak with outrage. So, you know. But we have Queen set up bottom floor. She handles everything down there until she dies. Endless Welder. Ideally, on this run, I pick up like 2 Endless. I want an Endless for a Rage Imp, and I want an Endless for a Welder Helper. If I put my Queen down here, she's just gonna die. But it'll be okay. I'll just throw a Train Steward in front. She gets to take one of those down. Where the heck are my Imps? Nani? I drew Vent, which is just as good. I could maybe just expel Queen from the run also and let Vent do everything. That might be viable. Oh, I should play those for the Echoes. Yeah. It doesn't make a difference, but I should still not be lazy there. Could also fracture the backliner, but you know. Doesn't matter here. I didn't feel like we were close to disaster with the proclamation draws. Oh no. I'm about to do some. Oh man. Alright, give me Rage Serum. That's ugly. That's the only thing I can call that. Ugly. I'm going left here, I'm looking for Brandon, I guess. Endless plus 25 plus 10. So they showed me Brandon. Now I have to ask myself if I really wanted Brandon. I guess I could put him on... I guess I could just play him, but the problem is how is he getting the first kill, man? He's never gonna get that first kill. It's just so tough. I really feel like I'm worse if I pick Brandon here. I think this is a skip, honestly. I looked for him and I found him and then I went, wait, I think this sucks. This run was 1 Rage Imp away from just being absolutely broken, though. You show me Fledgling Imp here and we take this run to the bank. We cash this bad boy in. Backline's not a big issue, so I'll just take Petrified Skull to kill a heavy. It's fine. Temple, money, artifact, temple, temple. I do not need to take something right now. Which is good, because I don't feel confident. If I die in this combat, I'm ending the episode. I should never die. There's no world where I die in this combat. This could end up being a Thunderdome angle, really. If they show me Reinforce here, we are probably just going to hard pivot into Queen handles everything strats. And I will do that happily. We're keeping our options open right now, but I will happily pivot all in on this. I missed Rage Imp, so it's going to be a little tough. A little bit of a toughie, but you know what they say. When the tough gets going, I pick Rage Imp. And that means that the tough didn't get going, I think. What does that mean? I don't know. I've been recording this game for almost 5 hours now, so I'm starting to feel the mental processes break down as I approach potentially brain death. My only rage card is Rage Serum. Sad. Weird too, like I've lost every run tonight. I have been playing this game we're coming up on 4 hours. No, 5 hours. We're coming up on 5 hours of Monster Train without a single win. And I've lost, I don't really feel like I've played too poorly in these runs. I feel like it is... there are things that I could optimize, but I haven't made too many bad choices. I'm just getting got. Daedalus, don't you freaking do it to me, dude. I swear. I will chip him down. I will definitely chip him out here. Endless Welder Helper, there's no way I die here. Okay. Ha. No way. If you show me reinforce, I will make a decision. Oh, you showed me Dark Deal. I'll make a different decision. Yeah. This is a rage card. I forget that Dark Deal's in this game. I really, like, top 10 cards I'm most often forgetting. Dark Deal. Really forget that card exists. This is a draw energy. I don't need space because we have Imperialists. Pretty sure this is end of turn? This is end of turn, and I think that means it happens before combat, which means I think this ruins me. Purging all my imps seems really bad. And damage shield 1 for piercing. I'll just leave. Could get a piercing on vent, which would be kind of cool, but nah. Go right. We just look for the high roll. The high roll here is double stack or holdover. Not permafrost and not remove consume. Holdover? Sure. So our boy's net neutral. I have 2 steelworkers, right? Or was that last run? Oh, I think I was supposed to pick steelworker. Or no. Thinking about infusing steelworker? Onto my boy? Duplicate here. Okay, I'm gonna turn my fan off. You may remember 4 days ago I turned my fan on. Welcome to continuity. I'm gonna turn my fan off. And I'm actually gonna close the window as well because I'm getting a little chilly. You could also put on a jacket, but you know, don't worry about it. Give me Shardtail Queen, Imperialist 2. So the way that I look at this is if I infuse Steelworker and duplicate this, I'm in the same position as if I duplicate Steelworker and self-infuse, but in one of those positions I have 2 deranged roots on the field. So that's what I'm going to follow through here. And in the short term I can frontline this unit pretty comfortably. So I have my suitcase in my room next to me. And I keep seeing it out of the corner of my eye and looking over real quick and going, oh, what's that? I've been doing this for 5 hours and I'm losing it. I'm gonna grab trial here. Multi-strike shouldn't be bad. Oh, I don't have intrinsic. I was thinking about this like I had intrinsic because I wanted intrinsic. So Deranged Root's kind of garbo right now, but I still think this will be okay. Hopefully. I drew Rage Serum, so what's there to be afraid of? I have to pull my imp though. Like that's the real what's there to be afraid of. I need to pull my Welder Helper before Shardtail Queen is no longer among the living. I don't care. I can, like, the only extract card is Proclamation. I can just send it. No worries. You're right on time, Welder Helper. And you too, Dark Deal. Nice. I played bottom floor here because of the curses. I wanted to stop the flow. Because curses are pretty negative for us, I feel. Obviously, they're always negative, but they're especially tough because this deck is a little light on energy. Better to be safe, I feel. Plus it's Party Boy. Okay. I think from this position, if I make more dark deals, we win the game. Firewall seems good. More defense for the Pyre. Impish Scholar leads me to believe we could have done something real wild on this run, but I'll just take Spike of the Hellhorned. And I'll press skip here. You could take Ancient Resonance, but I will press skip. Hope for peace. Yeah, the Impish Scholar there, it leads me to believe that there's something real dumb you can do with Reinforce. Magic Shop's cool because I can see double stack, and if I double stack this Dark Deal, we get to some really big rage numbers really quickly. 2 temples. I'm taking this money, and we're just gonna take 25 at each ring. I'll take 15 here actually, so I'm taking 35. I'm at 50, 65. I take a 10 and a 25. Okay, that's fine. We'll not look for the double stack. We'll look for the high roll because the right path feels bad. Trinket shop. Double stack. Cool. Duplication is very nice right now if we can see it. Because I need to duplicate Deranged Brute, and then I'd like to duplicate this Dark Deal. No intrinsic for it, but if I have 2 of them, it should be fine. Can we Rage Serum? Oh, Imp in a Box is sick too. Sure. Alright. Please don't show me Self-Made Harpy. Also show me a -1 if I didn't buy it. Oh, yeah. I see why I didn't buy it. Like, it's fine, but I think I'd rather just hold the money for artifacts. Ooh, Stealth Boss. That's scary also. Spell Shield 2 should be fine. I think it's fine. Stealth Boss is scary, but it's less scary when I remember I can play top 4. Turn 1 Dark Deal. So you're at a neutral health point forever. Your health is going to be 25. He just has to hit 1 time though. Give him 1 round and this boss dies. I'm pretty sure. And so that's all Shard Tail Queen has to do. She has to give us 1 round. I believe. Yeah, this thing scales very quickly. I haven't had a ridiculously high scaling rage run that wasn't Apex Imp in a while. Kinda nice. Kinda nice to be freed of Apex Imp. Fire Chomper's good. I feel like Spike of the Hellhorned should apply to the whole floor. Card would be really good if it did. Not really good, but okay at least. Because right now it is just pathetic. I paid like, what was that? That was 4 energy for what is effectively... Paid 4 energy for fucking, what is it? Ritual. I paid it for double in, not inflame. Yeah, double inflame. That's the part. Okay. So the stealth boss is coming, and I've taken a lot of damage. I will fight back against the stealth boss with Welder Helper, who will take off 2 rounds. That's right. If I die here, I will be inconsolable. That is how I will be. Oh, this was I could have gotten 4, right? If I had played the Welder Helper on Train Steward. Yeah. I could have gotten 1 more round if I put Welder Helper on Train Steward there. Okay. Don't die here. See you. Alright. I was feeling a little bit afraid. I'll take Alloy of the Ancients. Card's really good. 25 armor for 1. Excellent. I need to see every duplicate possible. This is where I now move Queen off the floor and play double Deranged Brute. I think it is good. Vapor Funnel, sure. Lots of defensive relics for the Pyre, which is nice. It's a shame I don't have another upgrade on one of these guys. Yeah, I think I just skipped this. I don't really care. Bone Shine's a waste of my time. Plus 10 is bad. Nice they added the plus 10 though. Good to have the illusion of choice there. Oh, if this run wins, it's really gonna throw me off, because this run's gonna... If this run wins, this episode's probably gonna be like an hour and 20 minutes. And it's gonna bring my average runtime up by a lot. I'm just gonna have to spend a lot of time tomorrow recording. I suppose it's okay. So they plus 10 every round. The net gain of armor is decent. I'll need to throw Welder Helper at one of them probably every now and then. But it's kind of hard to do, is the strange thing. Because as soon as the imp lives for one round, it lives forever, right? It lives once, it lives forever. I need to draw my... I need to be a little more timely about drawing my Dark Deal in later combats also. Can't be drawing it this late. Thankfully our queen can hold it down for now, but... Yeah, Rage doesn't decay would be pretty slick here. What we get? We get plus 6 on the Rage also, so numbers get big very quickly. Speaking of quickly, the ideal upgrade for this is going to be quick. I think second quick or plus 25 are the hits that we look for. Maybe both, like maybe quick on one, plus 25 on the other is good. You can kind of do a both idea. Wow, Fledgling Imp is insane. I wish I had more. Yeah, I don't care too much. I'm putting it all on the backline or backline unit. It doesn't really matter too much. I don't have to think a lot about this combat because basically I'm splitting it into one of them deals damage, one of them takes damage, right? Oh, that's not good of me. Like I said though, we don't have to think about this too much. This guy's 418 times 2, so... Maybe I should have grabbed that quick tome. I wonder. I'm relatively confident that the unit doing 1,000 damage per swing is going to kill Arcus. Not 100% confident, I should say. Like 95. Yeah, he gets it. How about it? Yeah, the front one's just kind of acting on this one. In the Divinity, I'll need to split it up. Oh, One Horn's Tome is good. I think. Let's see what the other card is. Impalate's better, I think, actually, because One Horn's Tome is good. It lets me put multi-strike on the backmost brute, but it's not right. Impalate does the same thing basically. I think I want to grab space, but I don't know why. It's like maybe I'm playing mid-floor Divinity? I don't think so, though. But give me space anyway. Leave the option open, because I don't really need second draw or energy here. I think I said I was going to take draw energy, but I don't want energy anymore. Large Stone isn't great. I will plus 25 one. We'll look for quick for the other. It's endless, if you're wondering. It was endless. I didn't miss a duplicate, don't worry. I need to take 15 here. No, 25 from one, 10 from the other. Intrinsic Imp in a box isn't bad. I'm done with this. Or Impalate. Because then I can look for Holdover. And that's pretty strong. Sure. Either way, it's like I need to take the 10, so we're taking the 10 here. Yeah, okay. We'll go... I think I will go Imperialist 3. I was thinking about maybe taking Imp Parade, but the cost reduction for Imps and the consistency of Queen's Impling isn't worth losing so much health. That's the real problem with dipping Imp Parade. You lose so much health, it just can't be right. You can do like Endless plus 25 Pyre Chomper here, but why? Right? I think he's... the why is he chump blocks for you, but is that really worth it? I don't feel like it is. Guess he maybe could chump block this. I don't feel like it is, so I will not. I'll go mad. I have to go duplicate, so we'll go Magic Shopping String. Okay. I think this will struggle a lot into Patient Seraph also. The top floor is very fragile. I might need to pivot how I do my setup based on the draw. We'll kind of work it out as we go. I can skip Alloy here pretty comfortably, I feel. Let's drop our boy top floor. I think on Seraph, I might end up making a pivot in what we're doing. Fine. These two, I think I'm willing to greed for the Collector here. Because I didn't take it, I'll greed for the Collector. I didn't take the Trial. I should have maybe taken the Trial, but I ended up getting my Deranged Brute killed most likely with the Trial, so that's why I did not. Fire Chomper good. Water Helper down here, Flagelling up here. Like, our deck is pretty rough when the draws don't favor us like this. The scaling rate is very slow, but Queen does her best. That's all I can ask, I suppose. Second Darkdeal should remedy some of the problems that we're gonna face, but the biggest problem is getting this Welder Helper down and killing it. That's bad. I do have Vapor Funnel, but letting this wave walk uncontested is going to be a big problem to my survivability up here. Because this is 50, 65, like 70, 86. I guess it'll be okay. I think it's fine. It is okay. The biggest mistake I can make here is letting this Darkwings get a harvest, because I will take 50 for that. I take 50. If I let this Darkwings get off a harvest, this Lightwings will go up and it will hit my fire. I will take 50. I will not be doing that. What? Oh, no. Okay, sorry. I've been playing for too long. I thought that these units were dying and then playing Fracture made them live. However, what actually happened is I just looked at them for the first time. In my mind, they already have the red X, and I thought I took it away from myself. I did not. Everything is fine. There's nothing to see here, don't worry. Vapor Funnel saving me like 1,000,000 damage is all. This doesn't bode well for how the Divinity will pan out, I fear. How bad could it be, though? Weird, because I'm in this, like, I'm just kind of letting one of them be Steelworker and one of them be Deranged Brute right now, but they both have the Deranged Brute effect, so, you know. Not again, Inferno. I'll take Spike, but I'll just risk it. I should click Inferno there. 100% I should click Inferno there. Not clicking Inferno there is a bad play. That's a tilt play. I'll admit it. It was a bad choice because my judgment has been clouded. Like, in no universe do I not pick Inferno. There. It's so good. Okay, show me what you got. Ashes is very nice. I will take it. Not much I want here. Did I miscalculate? No, I take a 15 and it's okay. No, I'm taking 25 here. That's right. This is right. Everything is correct. Nothing is out of the ordinary. It's intrinsic. Sure. I don't want intrinsic here, but I have to take it for the pack shards. I think the unupgraded vent is really bad, and I think that like one of these proclamations is probably worth cutting out. A -1. I could hold this over. That's right. I put the intrinsic on it to look for holdover. I could have rerolled the trinket shop instead, but this is good. I believe. That is 3 energy though. Like, I do just have 3 energy and holdover now. I'm sure it's fine. I'll draw Pyre Chomper or something, and we can see what we miss. That's disappointing. I would have been better off looking at the armor for sure. Or looking at the trinket shop for sure. Easy to say in hindsight. Would have been better off just rolling the trinket shop. It's tough to say. But hitting Railhammer there obviously would have been nuts. Railhammer would more or less lock this one down for us, I fear. Or rather, I feel. I don't fear that. Okay. Queen here. Deranged Brute top, of course. I'm gonna throw the Fledgling Imp in front so that it can take the bullet. Let's kill this unit. It's a 50-50 on if it matters or not. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, we're not well off here. I can just drop Impolate on this turn. Yeah, I can just drop Impolate here. Like, this is fine. Start Dark Dealing, I suppose. Maybe not? I think I need to focus less on my rage and more on my health. Dark Deal the enemy. That seems like the right choice. My queen just freaking dies here, I'm pretty sure. And I don't think there's anything I'm allowed to do about it. Could maybe Dark Deal the Shade Wings away? That's what it's 30, 15, 15. We can make it 30, 15, 15, 32. It's like, it's way too much damage. If I put 3 imps in front, I can maybe do it. Hold on. It's a lot of rally, though. I'm bumping Seraph up way too much. I think we just accept Queen's Death and move on. Yeah. Sucks, but that's what we do. Wait, these imps trigger twice. Because of ashes. Fracture down here. If I were to play 2 Queen's Implings, 30. She'll live at like 2. Okay, it's worth actually. This, no, she doesn't live at 2 because of rally. If I put this Pyre Chomper up here, but I'm rallying him 3 times and that's a no-go, I fear. I don't think it's worth. Now we're gonna end up rallying up here. Oh my goodness. I appear to have made a bad choice. Queen's Implant can get me out of this. Petrified Skull saves my life here. And then Queen's Implant does the rest. Yeah. It is tough. It is very, very tough. I don't want to incant. On the bright side, I draw Welder Helper here. I think after this round, I'm best off. So, one of these Dark Deals goes to killing Welder Helper, and that's okay. And the other one just goes here. Yeah. I have too much holdover on this run, that's for sure. Too much holdover and I have space. I would have been better off with energy in this run, absolutely. That is a definite here, but take what we get. I'm gonna start putting Welder Helper just in front like this so that he blocks the hits. $74. That's good enough. Yeah. As long as we enter Relentless, we should walk out of this run, or out of this combat, right? And I'm down to let my Brute clear his melee weakness here very cleanly. Just kill the Welder Helper. Yeah. Rage 14 with double stack, or Rage 14 with double Deranged Brute is a lot. I don't make use of Dark Deal all that often. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm not a huge Dark Deal fan. I usually don't play this card, but here it is doing well. Dark Deal's time to shine. Don't forget Vent. And then maybe we'll draw it again. Probably not, because I draw like 3 cards a turn, actually. I can do something here. I think I let one Dark Deal go. The main objective here is kill the Shade Wings. I'm gonna do that with, oh, this doesn't work. I was gonna play Impelate to do it. Impelate does not do it. So I was thinking I'd just play Impelate to get there, but that does not do enough. Oh, with that in mind, I will do something like, yeah, something like this should be okay. We're good? We're good. I'm not going to touch anything, I'm just going to press enter. I think this is awful into the Divinity. This feels like it should lose. But we'll see, I suppose. No damage shield? Thank you. Great news. It's damage shield. Good news, everyone. It's damage shield. Haunting Imp is good. Impish Scholar also just is a reroll. 1, 2, 3. I am okay with passing Impelate up here. I think I need to play mid with my queen. Just check if it's Pyre Chomper. It's not Pyre Chomper. Okay. I'm okay with passing Impelate on here. That's not Pyre Chomper. Okay. Playing it out like this might be wrong. There's Pyre Chomper. She almost kills herself with this. Yeah, I don't feel good. I feel very bad about this one's position overall. Welder Helper make me feel any better? I can't get this damage shield off. If I could get the spell shield off of this unit, I would feel pretty good, because I could just Extreme Stone Vent my way. Oh, I can get it off, actually. Don't take that clip out of context. Thank you. Dark Deal. Only one. Extreme Stone clears it. So I play Dark Deal, I play Welder Helper, and then I vent. And we save our queen. Saving our queen is very important here. And I can Proclamation that enemy away. Proclamation ends up coming in pretty clutch. Hopefully. I do lose health over time with Dark Deal. I will need to do something about that. $25, $39, $55, $58. Is that 56? That's not, there's only one thing I can do about Dark Deal, or no, there's only one thing I can do about the fact that I'm negative on health up here, and it's play Alloy and then Welder Helper. But if I do that, I'm giving Queen. Is it worth to keep the Queen here? What does she do for me? I feel like I give up too much if I save Queen. I think I have to let her go. Because big thing here is Welder Helper dies every turn without me paying Dark Deal. So I can just perma-scale front unit here with this. Actually, this is the winning line, I feel. I feel like this is the winning line. This is perma-scale frontline unit. We use our Petrified Skull to cut through the worst part of this wave. That fucker. And I will throw a Dark Deal here as well to help on that front. Yeah. That's right. When imagining this run the first time around, I imagined this part here where I have this Welder Helper every turn. And that was good. We're on target, kinda. I get fucked on this next wave. Please draw vent. No vent. Do I die here? Barely not. Barely not. I get fucked on this wave too. It's really downhill. I think I drop a Dark Deal. I need to stop playing one of these, I feel. I think I needed to stop playing one of these last turn, but here we are now, realizing it. This here, just in case. And it's not, I think I did drop a Dark Deal. It wasn't like I had a choice. I had to drop a Dark Deal there. Save me, Queen Simpling. Okay, let's take the time to work this one out. I think I will die here. I think this is too much damage. I had to draw Vent. I guess I had to drop both Dark Deals. But I feel like if I drop both... No, I probably could have dropped both Dark Deals. But anyway, this is 16. It's a lot. 42... No, 32. 72. 82. 96. It's too much, I fear. So I can block. So if I put this in front, I block 16 times 2, which is this hit, and then it'll block one of these. 16 times 2 is 32. 39, I'll block all of this. Put a Queen Simpling down, it blocks 20. I'll take 30, 48. I will live. If I do this, I believe. I'm wrong? I'm wrong. Why am I wrong? $32. Puts you at 8. The 7s both hit. 20 here. 20. 30, 48, that 52. Oh, he dies to this. Yeah. Huh. I don't think it's over. Necessarily. It looks really bad, don't get me wrong, but I don't necessarily think it's over. I have to draw a vent. And he kills himself. If I draw Vent, we have a chance. No, I don't have a chance. I have to scale up enough armor to beat the Divinity in the next 2 waves. There's no way. There's just no way. 16. Okay, put this in front. It's like, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't sort of situation, I guess. No matter what we do here, I think it is done. All the spell shield, man, it's really killing me. We enter Relentless here, so if I can trim any of this off, it's good. But I feel as though I can see the writing on the wall here. Oh wait, does this guy just kill me? I don't think he kills me, but he chunks me pretty heavily. Yeah. If only I could like triple descend my unit, I think we would actually win this. But alas. Take me away. Monster train. Monster train. Why are we doing this? What did I do wrong in this run? I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know what I did wrong in this run. Like, obviously I died and that was the problem, but what should I have done differently? I guess I should have taken energy instead of space. But how much different does this look if I have the ability to play? I think that maybe I should have played the Steelworker variant of this, where I have an infused Steelworker, but that just doesn't seem like it's that good, right? It doesn't make much of a difference. It's the same situation. It's 10 armor every round, but then you have Steelworker instead of the Range Brute number 2. What do you do on this run? I really don't know. I feel like I've lost every single run. I've lost 4 in a row now. And every one of these runs, they're like... I think on the melting run from 2 days ago, I know what I should have done. And it's like, what the hell do I do on this run? I don't know. What the hell do I do on yesterday's run? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember what yesterday's run was, I don't think. What was yesterday's run? Oh, no, I do know what I had to do, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I have to record one more episode, but this episode will have come out already. This is like I have to record tomorrow's episode now, which is 5 days ago or something like that. I will come back to this game tomorrow, hopefully with some better fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.